for now, we are down to one tractor and mower. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I backed off my top link a few turns. I'm just going slow for now. I'm getting comfortable to it because obviously it's been a year since I last did this. Getting me hydraulics set at the right height, making sure that my tractor's in line with the road so I'm not missing bits, making sure the tractor's at the right revs. So I'm cruising at about 18,500 revs. It's a bit of a crap field is this one, it's uneven. Some places your mower's set right with your top link, and some places your mower isn't digging in enough. It's a funny field. So we've taken the front loader off the Renault this year. The reason for that is because last year I could only go in first gear. The tractor was overheating. The tractor itself weighs 4 tons. The loader adds an extra half a ton. So we're using a lot more diesel. We were taking longer for the sake of half an hour just to take the loader off. Makes it worthwhile. It's one less thing to keep your eye on with trees, and it's less weight swinging your tractor around. So up near the top of the field we've got the best crop, it's the heaviest, it's the most dense, there's less seedy stuff in it. In the bottom it's full, which is what we want. As soon as you get to the bottom of the field, less at the bottom, there's more seedy stuff in it. There's a lot more white clover up at this top of the field as well. There's a lot more buttercups, which you don't really want in your silage. It's a more diverse crop up here. Whether farmers like that or not, I don't know. We've only been doing it a couple of years, so I can't say. One of the main things you want to keep an eye out for is your breakaway bar on the back of the mower. That can soon go. And that's if like your mower hits a piece of sod or or it hits a stone instead of dragging the stone weight, causing more damage to your drums. It swings the mower back round towards the tractor. It's a safety feature. I can hear lots of people saying, why am I on the Renault, why is my dad on the Massey? Dad's mower is it's retrofitted to his tractor. It isn't really. When we bought it, the breakaway bar was too close to the tyre. We ended up welding a piece of metal back on to make it so that it would swing around a bit further towards the back of the tractor so it won't catch in the wheels. I know it shouldn't be like that, but it is. Because the tractor has wider wheels on it than what it should have. Which many people will say, well, why is that? Why haven't you swapped it back? It costs money. On our farm there's a lot of wet patches. The bigger, wider tyres were a lot more useful. You didn't sink the same. We've looked at the Met Office, they're saying it's fine, it's not going to rain until when was it? Monday afternoon it was, about 1 o'clock. We looked at another one that said it was going to rain today, which it hasn't done much. We're in a mixed feeling about mowing this year. Dad's old mower. That was a DZ165. Don't know what year it was made in. on it, but I haven't looked. Then this mower came up for sale, which we call my mower. It's the same model, just it's newer in different colours. Now, these both are all mowers. They're drum mowers. They're not disc mowers, they're drum mowers. Which lots of people will be able to see. They are young. You can't go a million miles an hour with them. They aren't like your big disc mowers that you see on these big farms. The main thing is they didn't cost a lot of money. Now, being a small operation as we are, we could afford to go out and buy a big disc mower. Those disc mowers are a lot more reliable. Most of them have warranty from a dealer. Now these almost don't have that. If one breaks down, we've got no mower. Otherwise, it's a big contractor's bill. Big contractor's bill, big money. Big money we don't have. That's why we have two mowers. One addition we weren't aiming for, but we've got, with them being both the same mower, if one goes knackered, we have another. If that one goes knackered, the spare, we can use parts off one to fix another. That's going in second gear behind it. It's catching up. Don't know whether you can see it. It's catching up. Now last year I went so slow mainly because I didn't know what speed the mowers could handle. But on a bit of research, I came across a forum that said how fast mowers can go. So the mowers, these PZ drum mowers 165s without conditioners, so you can get some with conditioners, they go at 11k. always said, if one broke down, we had a spare. One's broken down. The bearing is seizing on the drum, the furthest drum away. So I either carry on and cause some major damage with something melting with the heat because it's red hot, or we give up, do the sensible thing, continue with one mower. And the problem is, really, it's 20 past 8 at night on Friday. We're mowing 2 fields, this and another. I'm going to save one for some better weather. It's going to take a long time with one mower. That's why we try to have 2 of everything if we can with machines. 2 tractors, 2 mowers. I haven't quite got there with a rake and hay mob yet, but I was rather looking for a centipede or something like that for checking out, but preferably one on link arms, because we had one as a trail, you know, like the trail type, the one that goes in your drawbar. There's a lot of holes in our field, so if we saw a hole we'd be able to pick it up instead of a trailed one, you'd be able to. That's my fun over with until tomorrow, which I'm doing the hay bobbing. I don't really like hay bobbing because it's such a monotonous job and you end up doing it 2 or 3 times a year. 2 or 3 times every field or cut you do. So I'm not going to put it in the building. That'd be irresponsible with some straw left in there. It could potentially catch on fire and take the whole building with it. So I'm going to leave it outside. So what that means, a knackered bearing, it means that the saucer on the bottom is not spinning. Your drum mower has the big drum and then it goes to a saucer. I'll show you in a minute. There's a bearing between the saucer and the drum. The saucer spins separately to the drum as it's supposed to do, but because the bearing's seized, I'm guessing what the saucer does, instead of spinning with the mower, it doesn't spin and it glides in straight instead of spinning as it moves, as it glides. So the tractor's having to work to spin the drum, the bearing and saucer instead of just spinning the drum. So the tractor was losing power coming up the hill. Guaranteed it's a big massive hill and I hate it. But it was doing alright before, so that was one telltale sign. Another was that it was mincing the grass, it wasn't leaving it in a nice sward, it was throwing it everywhere, so that was another sign that something was wrong. So last year the same thing happened. I was looking at my top link as I was coming up today, because what happened last time was that my stopper on the top link had come loose. The top link had stretched, it had unwound, it stretched, which caused the mower, instead of mowing like that into the grass, it was going like that, and it was just mincing it all behind. So I was looking at that, while I was on the go I was listening for any noises out the back window. When we stopped, we had a look at the blades, we made sure the mower was stopped, and we tried to start it back up again and there was like a clutch squeal. So that was the bearing squealing as we were starting it. So for now, we are down to one tractor and mower. But now, it's anyone's guess. It's been 2 hours, nearly 3 hours already. So, it's 8:30. Dad's got work in the morning, so whether he leaves me to finish off, I don't know. But we'll probably be going until 11 or half 11. Something like that anyway, it won't be 10. I wouldn't have thought. So it sounds like Dad's finished up, but anyway, I'll show you. Can you see? There's the main drum, and then on the bottom between the split is what we call the saucer. So the bearing in that drum's gone knackered, and under there's an oil bath if anyone's interested. While we're repairing it, we might as well have a look at the oil bath, haven't we? So I was rather hoping it was some belts and easy fix, but obviously it's not.
She galvanized me, steady like steel, back on my feet, living for the thrill again, loving for another day. She satisfied me, gave me what I want, just what we need, never too far away, loving for another day. But she asked for something more. She asked for, yeah, she asked for something beautiful. She asked for, yeah, she asked for, something beautiful. She mystifies me, tell me what I did wrong, I plead. Never did I think we would be loving for another day. But she asked